Hello, this is Dr. Shubha from Vasavi College of Education, Pondicherry. This is about creating an inclusive school. We are dealing with Unit 2, Part 1. This is Unit 4, Part 3. Here we'll be dealing with role of the parent, community, peers, headmasters and teachers in inclusion. So what is the role of the parent? Parents should encourage the child to participate in all the activities where he can meet children of the same age with different abilities. They can also search the internet for activities or organizations that a child may want to join. Children should be encouraged by the parents to develop friendship with the classmates of the neighborhood and other children. Parents should discuss their goals, expectations, preferences for a child with their teachers and therapists before going to school and decide upon the education plan for them. Parents first should accept a child with learning disability and then should talk to them. Parents should talk to the children and somehow find out what's his likes and dislikes, whether he wants to go to a normal school or a school separately for them or to an inclusive school. So they have to find out and they have to facilitate the children to learn, and they need to encourage them to develop friendship with others, and they have to be in communication with their teachers and therapists and psychologists and special educators. They should be aware of the rights of their children to have inclusive education. They have to send them to schools. Sometimes schools do not support a family's desire for inclusion. Parents as well as family should try to explain that why they believe in inclusive education for their child. Parents can take the help to bring in an expert to share information about the benefits of inclusive education. At the school level, parents should visit the school frequently to coordinate with the teachers and special educators and psychologists. Parents really play an important part, are delegated the responsibility to act in the best interest of their children. It has been observed globally that inclusive education was initiated by the parental movement of children with disabilities because they want their child to be with a normal child. Only then they will understand how they should behave. Parents hope and expect that physical integration, that is being there, will lead to social and academic participation of their child in the peer group. So they need to be physically there with the normal children in a normal school. Schools and communities cannot be isolated from each other. So in order to have a sustainable impact and to enable effective policy level advocacy, there is a need to model inclusive thinking and implementation both in schools and communities. So they need to understand each other and reinforce each other's role towards comprehensive school improvement and a more inclusive, diversity-friendly society. Because only if the community accepts the disabled person, only then they can achieve success. An inclusive approach to education recognizes that the community have a real contribution to make to children's learning and they have the right to be involved in the decision making process. The following are some of the roles and responsibilities of the community towards inclusive education. We will see. The community should understand. Now what is the community? The society. So the family, parents, family, the extended family, the school and the community should understand the learning disabled child is suffering and emotionally, socially, academically, and they should find out a way and means to help the child. So next comes the school. Now what are the roles and responsibilities of headmasters, teachers and special education teachers, psychologists? We'll see one by one. So the headmaster may be involved with the planning for students with special needs. The principal's roles and responsibilities include selecting special education staff who embrace the philosophy of inclusion. If the teacher himself is not for inclusion, then nothing can be done. So recognizing the need for program and staff development, supporting the school's responsibility for education of all children, recognizing that all students benefit from inclusion, recognizing the extra support needs of special needs students and advocating for the supports. So the principal or the headmaster play the key role in the school. How the teacher can help? Their roles and responsibilities may be shared with the resource teacher or learning assistance teacher. So whenever we have an inclusive school, the general education teacher will have a support teacher, and they both have to do team teaching, evaluating and reporting on students' progress, collaborating with students and their parents to plan, create and sustain a safe learning environment, collaborating with other professional and auxiliary personnel, planning instruction for the class and for individual students. Implementing the goals and objectives of the individual education plan IEP and making revisions as necessary, communicating with parents about their children's education, coordinating and managing information provided by support personnel, that is social workers, speech therapists, psychologists, supervising and coordinating the work of teaching assistants, adapting their teaching style, activities and curriculum to facilitate each student's success. So, parents, family, extended family, school, teachers, special education teachers, social workers, psychologists and therapists, principal, headmaster and the community, everybody together, they are responsible for the proper learning of a learning disabled child or any child in an inclusive setup to achieve grand success and to be a well-behaved person in the society. Thank you.